everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to continue on with our little sniff session here of the brand new Spring and Summer 2020 catalog. But before we dive into that just yet, for those of you who have been with me for a while and you are used to my videos, I know a lot of you are like, I love your really upbeat personality, and you guys, you know me so well. So when something's up or something's wrong, you guys tend to know about it. So if you notice, for the next several videos I might be not quite as bubbly as normal. My family and I are working through some stuff. We found out that on Sunday my husband's best friend passed away, so we're kind of working through some stuff there. We are planning for his funeral next week, and it's just been really crazy. It was completely unexpected, and so we're just working through some stuff there. So if you are noticing that my videos are not as regular, they're not as scheduled, they're a little bit more sporadic, and I may not seem quite like myself, that is why. So I appreciate your patience with me, but we do have some things to talk about. So we still have a few categories to go through in this catalog, which is actually a really nice distraction. I can tell you I've got about 500 things to do on my list. Well, I got a few things done, so we'll just say I got 400 things to do on my list, but taking a little break, and I thought, you know what? This would be a good opportunity to get a little bit distracted and do what I love, which is talking about Scentsy. So we're gonna sniff through some things. As you can see, I've got some boxes back behind me, so you'll see that they are opened. I do have some orders that are coming in, so I need to fulfill those, and then when I have time and those orders have been taken care of, then we will be doing a haul. So you do have that to look forward to. So enough said. Let's go ahead and dive in to some floral scents. And I feel like this is probably the perfect category for me to talk about right now, because it's not a massive category, and there are some good ones here. So let's go ahead and get started. There are 9 fragrances that we're going to talk about. So let's go ahead and start with Aloha Citrus. And this one is a returning fragrance. If I remember correctly, this one was not a super great performer, but I mean, it's really nice. It's different because it's definitely I would say it's more citrusy, and not just because of the name, but I get this, it's almost like a grapefruit, but I do get a little bit of a floral, but it's so light. It's super, super light. So if you like lighter fragrances, or you like floral fragrances, but you don't like them to be too overpowering, because let's face it, a lot of florally scents, if they're too strong, they can be headache inducing or even migraine inducing in some cases. So me personally, when it comes to floral scents, I don't want them to be too crazy strong, or I need them to be a little bit sweeter. Otherwise they tend to be too powdery and just too much for me. This is definitely sweeter, and it's almost like I said, like a grapefruit floral, if that makes sense. So it's nice, but if I remember correctly, on warming it, it was pretty light. So Scentsy says Aloha Citrus is a fresh tide of tangerine, jade blossom, and vetiver. So there's no grapefruit in this, but the tangerine is the citrus note in there. So, but I get kind of like a zesty, it is that like zesty, citrusy vibe, but it's nice. I would say if you are a fan of lighter fragrances, give this one a try. So that is Aloha Citrus. Next is Be My Honey. And this one is a returning fragrance from last year, and I laugh because I don't like this one. This is just my own personal feeling. I have very close friends of mine that love this scent, and I'm happy for you. I'm happy that it's coming back, but I just can't. This, and I don't know what it is with certain scents. My sniffer picks up baby powder, and this is this is like mostly baby powder with like a touch of sweetness from the honey. Like, it's so strange to me. Like, there's breakfast blend to me smells like coffee and baby powder, and then I think there was another one that I got baby powder from, and it's not supposed to smell like that. That's just my own quirky nose. This just It's so strange. It's really strange. And I'm not going to give this one another try because I just really, it's not my thing. So let me tell you what Scentsy says, because my sniffer is not accurate on this one. Scentsy says, be my honey, pineapple rings topped with sweet honey and jasmine blossom, make a treat fit for a queen. So I don't know if it's the jasmine that's just kind of fighting too much with the sweetness of the honey and the pineapple. That doesn't agree with my sniffer. I don't know what it is. It sounds like it would be amazing. And I was really looking forward to this last year, but I tried it, I warmed it. This was one of those that I couldn't even like let it live its life in my warmers. I had to take it out like pretty much right away. There's Be My Honey. Next is Farmer's Market. And this one is not a new one either. Nice pretty green wax. And this one's a little bit different. I would say this is probably along the same lines as prickly pear and agave, as well as sea salt and avocado. Kind of like a sweetness, but you do get a little bit of a green vibe in there. Like green, not like fresh cut grass, but you do get, it's almost like that flower shop. You do get that like fresh, like leafy green kind of scent. It's nice, like a flower leaf. Hence why it's in floral. So Scentsy says, Farmer's Market, crunchy carrot. And I remember that now that I'm reading this. I remember I was so surprised by the carrot in this. Crunchy carrot and cucumber with a hint of rose will have you seeing and smelling green. I still don't know that I smell carrot per se. Cucumber I can see. The rose, it's like a rose petal or a rose leaf. It's not like you don't smell it and think, oh, rose. I don't do rose. Not that this is like my favorite scent, but it's nice. So that is Farmer's Market. Next is Here Comes the Sunflowers. Now this one was a brand new release. So if you did not see my new releases video, definitely check that out. I will link that one down below. We went through and sniffed through all of the new releases together. So definitely check that one out. Really nice. So I can't wait to warm that one. Next is also another brand new release, which is Hibiscus Pineapple. And this one I'm really excited for as well, hoping and praying that this is a really good performer, because this one just smells like it's gonna be beautiful. Oh, I can't wait. So that's Hibiscus Pineapple, also a new release. Check out that video if you have not checked it out yet. Okay, next one is Lilacs and Violets, a really pretty purple wax. This one it's a bestseller for sure. And like with me and my friends, not me, but my circle of friends do really, really like this one. It's too much for me. If you love yourself a good, strong floral, these next two are going to be your thing. So Lilacs and Violets, this is a definite floral. Really, really heavy and I don't want to say heavy because you think like rich and like bakery when you think of heavy, but this is powdery like nobody's business. That's just my own personal opinion, but it is flowery like crazy. Scentsy says, this is not my thing, but I have a lot of friends who really, really love this scent and like live and die by this scent. Lilacs and Violets, perfect combination of lilacs and violets, the smell of spring. So very simple. It's probably what you would expect. It's very floral. Definitely like a springy scent for sure. That's Lilacs and Violets. And then the next one, and I have a funny story to go along with this one, is Lush Gardenia. And I've got a very good friend who loves the smell of gardenia, and she's like, this is her scent. Like, she's like, this is my go-to. I don't need to try any of the other things. I have several friends that are like that with certain scents. And this one is that for one of my friends. It's very floral. It's very floral. Funny story with this one. It is a powerhouse, like powerhouse, crazy strong, very floral. And I don't know why this is, but in my parents' old place, when my dad passed away, we had to move my mom out of her place then and got her a new place, so that's why I say old place. This scent, and it doesn't, it's always this scent would make her, was it her smoke detector go off? I think it was her smoke detector. Her smoke detector would go off with this scent. I don't know why. There was no smoke. There was no smoke anywhere to be seen or smelled, but this tripped something in her smoke detector, which I'm like, I don't think that's a good thing. Like, not saying that about the scent, saying that about your smoke detector. I'm like, if it's going off when this is going, then what's gonna happen if there's actually smoke? Is it actually going to work? Who knows? She doesn't live there anymore, so it's okay. But yeah, kind of a funny story with this one. It's very powdery, very floral. If you love those floral gardenia scents, happy birthday. So Scentsy says, Lush Gardenia, the creamy full scent, it is a full scent, I will say that, of classic gardenia with a whisper of tuberose. It's crazy strong. If you are sensitive, I would maybe, like, if floral scents give you a headache, you're probably not going to order this, but if you like floral scents, but you like them a little bit on the lighter side, I would start out with half a cube of this one, because it's a strong one. Okay, next one is Luna, and this one is definitely a bestseller. This is a floral I can get behind. This is one I like to keep on hand all the time, because when I am in the mood for a good sweet floral, this is my go-to. This is so pretty. This is like sweet pea, and it's like sweet pea and jasmine, I think. I like the sweeter florals, less powdery floral, more sweet floral. That's more my thing. And this is really pretty. It's a great performer. I don't feel like it's too strong, but it does really well. And it is a sweet, non-powdery floral. So I love this. It's really nice. This isn't one that, like, floral's not really like, that's not my like number one category. You guys know me, I'm a bakery lover. I love all things that smell like a pie or a cupcake or something like that, you know? So that's more my thing, but out of florals, like, this is really nice. I always, like I said, I like to have this one on hand in case I'm like, ooh, I'm feeling kind of floral. I really like to go for this one. Scentsy says, Luna, white florals, jasmine, sweet pea, and freesia, juicy berries, and sandalwood shimmer like moonlight. So I think it's gotta be like the perfect combination of the florals, also mixed along with the berries. Sandalwood I can do with or without, but I think it was a really good combination of the florals along with the sweetness of the berries that just marries so well with this. So I love this one. If you are newer to Scentsy and haven't tried anything yet and you feel like you like really pretty florals, I would highly recommend giving this one a try. It's really, really nice. Last but most certainly not least is Summer Holiday, and this one has been around for a little bit. It's a really pretty green wax. And this one's very different, and it's so hard for me to describe. I will say I had this, it's so funny, when I had this in a car bar, I think it was a car bar or scent circle in my car, I drove through somewhere for food, and I got a comment on it, and I was like, that's so funny, like they could actually smell it. And then it was like within that whole week, like people were like getting whiffs of my car. They were like, it smells so good, what is that? And so this, I think, got the most compliments when I had this in my car, which is so funny. Maybe I'm gonna have to change out my Snowberry for a summer holiday for this upcoming spring and summer season. But it's really nice, super hard to describe, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna resort to my handy dandy Scentsy description. So Summer Holiday is steal away to a sunny isle bursting with lush plumeria, tiger lily, and sweet orange, softened by vanilla and radiant amber. So you know me, I love me a good vanilla and a good amber scent. So I think, once again, kind of like Luna, it's the perfect like floral combination between the plumeria and tiger lily. Now plumeria can tend to smell powdery in my opinion, so it just blends really well with the tiger lily. Plus you've got the sweetness of the orange, plus you have the smooth, I feel like the vanilla and amber kind of smooth it out just a little bit and make it less powdery. So this is really, really pretty. I think it's done really well. Definitely a different scent, but definitely a favorite. So let me pick my favorite 3. Definitely these 2 for sure. And then of the new ones. Oh gosh, that's good. Okay, these new ones, it's gonna be hard. Now, so 2 of the 3 I have obviously warmed, and then the other one is a new release, so I haven't warmed it. I don't know how it performs, but my top 3 would have to be Luna for sure, Summer Holiday, and then I'm gonna have to give it to Here Comes the Sunflowers. So like I said, if you did not see the new releases video, I will link that one down below. Check it out. It's really nice, but man, that other new release is a really good one as well. So there you have it. Those are the floral scents that are coming back starting February 1st, 2020. Oh my gosh. We are like a week away. So crazy. So make sure that you are making a list, especially if you're a floral person who loves a good floral scent. Make a list because there are some really good ones out there. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video, which next we are going to be talking about the fresh category. That's a larger category, so get comfy for that one. All right, I hope you guys have a really great Friday, and I'll check in with you guys next time. Bye, guys.